Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Arkham Horror 2nd edition, where we are playing Tendrils from below and seeking to stop the evil Nioctha from taking over the world. And we're just about to start episode 9. Now, more good news. I think I've managed I've managed not to make a boo-boo for 2 episodes on the trot. Can I have a yay? Yes, you managed to get away with me cocking up for 2 episodes. I'm sorry, Stocia, but you'll have to wait a bit longer for Catweazle's cock-up corner. Anyway, right, good news. No cock-up, so we can get straight into episode 9. And our first player is going to be Wilson Richards. So let's get into the upkeep phase. And here we are at the upkeep phase, and here's Wilson up here. So first things first, he does have to roll for his blessing this turn, so let's hope he can do it. Anything but a 1, he gets a 1. We're going to use the special ability of System Area, and he's going to roll that, but we're going to use a different die. Don't want to be getting a 1 again. And he's going to go again. So, come on, Wilson. A 6, that's more like it. Whew. Thank God we passed the personal story of System Area, and we can re-roll those. So, he keeps his blessing, which is good news, because he's got to shut a gate. And when he's shutting that gate, what he's got to do is he's going to use find gate. So because he's using find gate, he's going to have to do a law check. So we're going to use his special focus ability, which means he can move his focus anywhere he wants. And he's going to move his law up to 4. So there we go. And because his top law is 4 and his top fight is 4, we can use that to shut the gate as well. So we've moved that up to 4, and hopefully, because he's remained blessed, he'll be able to pass the find gate, get back to, where is it he's going back to, Independence Square. Then he will be able to close and shut the gate, spend 5 of his clues, and we have another seal. Okie dokie. Right, is there anything else for him to do? No, that's it for him. Oh, refreshing cards. We have no cards to refresh, so we can move straight on from that. I haven't forgot that this turn. We just didn't need to... Well, I did forget it, but we didn't need to do it anyway. Sister Mary is next, and here she is. And what are we doing with her? Well, she's got a roll for a blessing as well. So, oh, come on. Come on, Sister Mary, you can do it. A 2. Just about. So she keeps her blessing as well. She's also this turn got to roll for her bank loan. So anything over a 3. A 6. So she doesn't have to pay back her bank loan either this turn. So she remains with $6, which is excellent. I think that's it as far as rolling goes. Is she going to change anything? Yes, she's going to move her speed up to 4. So she's going to use her single focus just to put her speed up. We want her making a bit of a trip this turn. Okay, that is it for her. So we can move on to Rita Young, who is down here. First things first, she gets $2 because she still has a retainer. So she's now up to $2. Having a bit of a spend at the old curiosity shop there. She's run out of money, but now she's got $2. And she's got to roll for that retainer. Can we keep things going? Come on. A 2, that's good enough. Excellent. So, is she going to change any of her sliders? No, she isn't. She's going to keep them as they are. And we move on to William Yorick, who is here, so we may as well just move the dice tower because he's got to roll for his blessing. Come on, Bill, you can do it. Well, he could do if I got it into the actual dice tower. A 6, of course he can. Brilliant news. Right, so he survived on that. My dice tower is falling apart. Bear with me. There we go. And he is going to, yes, he's going to use his sliders, and he's going to move his fight to 3. We're just going to pop his will up a tiny bit to 4. So that is it for William and the upkeep phase, and that is it for the upkeep phase. So let's move straight into the movement phase. And here we are at the movement phase with Wilson. As mentioned, rather than just pop across to the next part of the abyss, what he's going to try and do is he's going to try and use find gate here. So casting modifier is -1, so he's going to get 3 dice. It's going to cost him 1 sanity, and obviously it's a magical spell. Movement, cast and exhaust to immediately return to Arkham from another world. So that is what we're going to do. As mentioned, he gets 3 dice to do it, because his law is 4. And it's going to cost him a sanity, so he goes down to 4 sanity. So we'll put that in supply. And come on, Wilson. Yes, 3 successes. The man's a star. Look at that. So he is going to move to Independence Square. We'll pop him over there. And you'll see him later on in the Arkham encounter phase. Okie doke, that's it for Wilson. Next up is Sister Mary. And here we are with Sister Mary, who's in the Curiosity Shop. Now, we're going to move both Rita and Mary out of the Curiosity Shop, but just a quick thing. It's brought up by Gil, and it is one of the main things about this game. One of the main talking points. It's about the Curiosity Shop and camping. Now, what camping is basically you just stay here, or shuttle between the Bank of Arkham, the newspaper, and the Curiosity Shop to try and get money. So you can go in the Curiosity Shop and just continually look for elder signs. Now that's completely within the rules. You are allowed to do it, but it's a bit cheeky, isn't it? So it's up to you. If you want to do that, you can do that. Generally what I do is I do go to the Curiosity Shop to look for elder signs, because there doesn't tend to be enough clues on the board. And I generally just look for about 1. I'll look for 1, and then I'll do what I'm doing now. Everybody will just disappear. We found it. Great stuff. We'll get on with getting clues and playing the game that way, which seems a better way to actually play the game, really. It's more in the spirit of the game. However, occasionally I do go for a second elder sign, and the reason for that is it's normally when it goes tits up, yeah? So it goes horrendously bad, we get a gate burst or something horrible happens, or we're against Hasta, which is more difficult to shut gates, and occasionally I will go back for a second one. But what I don't do is I don't do this, like, you know, get a bank loan and then look to get a retainer and then just continually have somebody, you know, zooming round trying to get elder signs. I don't do that. Occasionally, I always look for at least 1, and occasionally I might go back for a second, but that is just dependent on what the situation in the game is. Like, I'm not going to bother in this game because we've already got 3 seals. We've got an elder sign, it's going to give us a 4th seal, and we're going to get another seal in a minute, which is Wilson Richards, hopefully, where he's going to be spending clues 5. So we only need 1 more seal. I won't need, you know, an elder sign out of here. So what I'll do is I'll try and hoover up the rest of the clues, and we'll use the alien statue and what else have we got that'll give us clues? The king in yellow. So just to bear that in mind, you can do the camping thing, it's allowed, but you know what, it is a bit cheeky. I'd suggest don't do it. Do what I do, just generally get 1 elder sign if you can get 1. I mean, you don't always get 1, let's be honest, but it's worth a try, because even if you don't get an elder sign, you normally get a magical weapon or something like that. There's a good chance of getting something that will help you, but don't camp the place out. Yeah, you can if you want, but you know, just go around, get a couple of weapons. If you get an elder sign, brilliant. Yeah, okay. Having gone through that, what was Sister Mary going to do? I've forgotten. No, I haven't. She's going to move 2. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. She's actually going to move 3. What am I talking about? 2. So she's going to join Bill for the time being in Arkham Asylum. Then what she's going to do is, if you recall, we put her speed up to 4, so she's got 1 spare movement point. She's going to get another spare movement point by using Fellow Travellers, which is her relationship card with Wilson. So we're going to exhaust that. That gives her 2 spare movement points. And she's going to use those with the alien statue here. So we're going to try and get some clues this way. Movement, exhaust and spend 2 movement points. Well, we've done that. And 1 sanity. So there we go. Spent the sanity. Doesn't really matter because we're in Arkham Asylum. We're going to get it back anyway. Then we roll a die. If the die is a success, we can draw a spell or gain 3 clue tokens. Well, we want 3 clue tokens. So if it's a failure though, we're going to lose 2 stamina. So let's get a die. We'll get that 6 from last time. There it is. And we get another 6. Always re-roll your 6s, kids. Yep, I go on about that all the time. But I always find that dice go in streaks. You know, if you roll it 1,000 times, you know, it's going to be equal, pretty much. You know, between 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s and 6s. But while you're rolling that die 1,000 times, you'll notice that these little streaks of numbers, you know, they'll clump together. So keep rolling them, keep rolling 6s till it's no longer rolling 6s, and then swap to another die. It works. Right, so it worked there. We're not going to gain a spell. What we're going to do is we're going to take the 3 clue tokens, obviously. So Sister Mary now has 3 clue tokens. She needs 2 more and she too can close and seal a gate. So that's excellent. Let's put the alien statue back onto her player tray. And that's it for her movement. Is she going to do... She's actually going to do a bit of trading as well because she's there with Bill. And I think what she's going to do is she's actually going to give him 2 things. And those 2 things, because he's, you know, he's going to be our monster killer, I think. So we're going to give him the powder of Ibn Ghazi, which is a magical weapon. And we're going to give him the Dread Curse of Azathoth, the spell as well. So he's going to take both of those, and that should make him a bit more of a monster killer. It may be that he'll have to go down to the woods to get rid of the Dart Young. The Dart Young is a very, very tough monster. So if he's got the powder of Ibn Ghazi, you know, he should be able to kick its ass, especially if he's still blessed. Okay, right, so that is it for Mary. Next up is Rita Young. And here we are with Rita Young. What she's going to do is she's going to go 1, 2, 3 to the unnameable. And she is going to pick up this clue. So she's now got 2 clues. She's also got the Elder Sign as well. Now, the reason I sent her to the unnameable is this is a high frequency location for gates. So even if a gate opens on her here, then she's still got the Elder Sign with her. Okay, she'll get delayed because the gate opens on her, but she will have an Elder Sign and she'll be able to shut the gate. So that's why I sent her to pick up that clue, and not Sister Mary. Plus the fact Sister Mary did need to go to Arkham Asylum. She needs to get her sanity back if she's going to be using that alien statue a few times. Okay, so that is it for Rita. And our final investigator is William. So let's get back up to Arkham Asylum. And here we are with William at Arkham Asylum. So what he's going to do is he is going to move. So he's going to go 1 to downtown, 2 to East Town, 3 to River Town, and then he is going into the Black Cave. And yes, there is a ghost in there that he's going to have to sort out. But he also gets to pick up the clue. So he picks up a clue. And we'll zoom in on the Black Cave because he's going to have to do a bit of fighting. And here we are, zoomed in. So he's going to fight this ghost. So let's have a look at the back of it. So it's physically immune, but that's okay because we're using the Lamp of Alhazred. It is undead, so it's got an extra toughness because we have the Chill of the Grave environment card. So first of all, it's -2 for the horror check. So that's why I shoved his will up. His will is now 4, so he's got 2 blessed dice. And he gets a 5, which is a success. Would have been a success even without blessed dice, so that's cool. So he's passed the horror check. Now he is going to do the combat check, which is -3. So he's got +5 for the Lamp of Alhazred, which is magical. So that's fine, it'll do damage. And he's got 3 fights, so that is 8 -3, it's 5 dice, and we need 2 successes, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 2 successes. And we get 2 6s. Ooh. So, yeah, he does manage to kill this. Now, I think, though it goes as a trophy, it won't go as a trophy. The way I'm going to play it, that is, Chill of the Grave is still in effect when he spends this. If he spends it, then he will get 2 for it. But if Chill of the Grave has gone, if that is no longer the environment card, then it will go back to 1. I think that's fair. Okay, so there we go. He now has, currently, he has 4 toughness of monsters. But once Chill of the Grave goes, he will have 3 toughness of monsters. So he's killed that. Brilliant. Now, I've just had a thought. He may not have been able to pick that clue up while the actual monster was there. But we've killed the monster now. So he'd just pick up the clue now. So I might have done that slightly out of order. Let me know on that one. Okay, so there we go. Lamp of Alhazred. That can go back. I do like the Lamp of Alhazred. Do like it. Like it a lot. Okay, so that is it for the movement phase. Next up is the Arkham encounter phase. And here we are at the Arkham encounter phase. Now, instead of an encounter, Wilson is obviously going to try and shut the Abyss gate, which is a -2 gate. Oh, look, actually, this would be very helpful if you can actually shut this, because it's got a hexagon. And you'll see why in a moment if he shuts it. Okay, right. So, -2. He's using his law, which is 4, if you recall. -2 is going to be 2 dice. So he's got 2 less dice. Come on, son. You can do it. A 5. Oh, thank God. So, yes, he has closed the gate. So, not only that, he's going to seal it because he's got 5 clues. So, he uses his 5 clues to seal the gate. He gets a gate trophy, which is brilliant. We'll pop that there. Now, as you saw, and as I mentioned, it had a hexagon on it. So all the hexagon monsters on the board go back to the bag. And we do have a hexagon monster, the Bloody Dart Young. So I am glad to see the back of that baby. Fantastic. So that goes back into the, I think it's the normal bag, isn't it? Yeah, goes into the normal bag, not the Earthbound Cup. And we have got 4 stands now. So that's great. Woohoo! And we can take that, get rid of that. And let us not forget, oh yes, the blue seal of funkiness. There we go. And where have I put Wilson? There he is. Right, so Wilson has sealed that gate. What a star. Well done, son. And that is it for Wilson. So next up, we move on to Sister Mary. And here we are with Sister Mary at Arkham Asylum. Yes, she's going to use the text encounter down here. And that means she can spend $2. So she's going to spend a 5, get 3 change, and she's got $4 left, and that means she gets back up to 7 sanity, so she gets 4 sanity back, which is excellent. So that is good news. And that is it for her. So she's had some treatment at Arkham Asylum and she's feeling much better. She has got a full complement of marbles. Righto, next up is Rita Young, who is at the Unnameable. And here we are with Rita at the Unnameable. So she's going to have a Unnameable encounter, which is the green deck, the Merchant District, quick shuffle and a cut. Now the Unnameable is like the Unvisited Isle, really. There's quite a few nasty encounters in here, so let's have a look. Right, you notice a glint of light in a crevice. If you reach in it, make a luck -1 check. So it's if, we don't have to do it. Her luck is 3, but she isn't blessed. She does have 2 clues. Should I do it? Luck minus... So she gets 2 dice. Yeah, sod it. 2 dice, and we'll spend a clue. Oh, 2 3s. No! So we're just going to spend 1 clue. And I shouldn't have done this, should I? Come on! Come on, we need a success! A 1. No! This is going to be bad, man. Right. I should, because it's an if, I should have just bloody ignored it. If you pass, blah, blah, blah. If you fail, you feel a sharp pain as teeth clamp down on your hand. You manage to pull free, but you lose 2 stamina and 1 sanity. Damn it! Curse it! Oh, so she goes down to 4 stamina and she goes down to 3 sanity. Well, that was a load of cobblers, wasn't it? Yeah, I should have, with it being an if and us being so close to the end of the game, I should have just gone, nah. Okay, anyway, served myself right. See, I do cock up on rolls, it does happen. Okay, that is it for Rita, and our final investigator in the Arkham encounter phase will be William Yorick, who's at the Black Cave. And here we are with William at the Black Cave. So that's a Rivertown encounter. So give these a quick shuffle and a cut. Whoop. And the Black Cave. Bats. Hundreds of them. Pass a speed -1 check to get out of the cave safely. No! Right. Well, he is blessed. Speed is 3 -1, so he's got 2 blessed dice. Come on. Oh, the one. And the other one's a 4, but it didn't go down. 2 snake eyes. Oh. He's got a clue as well, but he's not going to spend his. We're going to take our medicine and just hope it isn't too bad. What can bats do? If you fail, lose 1 stamina. That's okay. That's okay. So he's down to 5 stamina now. So, yuck. Yes, didn't roll too well there. But to be honest, those 2 encounters, if I'm not going to roll well, I'd rather it happen there than when we're trying to shut and seal a gate, for example. Alright, that is it for the Arkham encounter phase. There is no otherworld encounter phase because nobody's in another world, which means, oh yes, it's the laugh and chuckle phase. And here we are at the laugh and chuckle phase. So we need a laugh and chuckle card. Let's get it. So here we go. Laugh and chuckle card. And let's see what we've got. Oh, it's a rumour! No! We've got a rumour. We've also got a gate opening at Independence Square, except we haven't. We've just sealed it, so that's okay. Whew. And this is activity at Southside Street, so we'll put a marker down there. But yeah, we've got monster movement first. Hexagons, well, we got rid of them because we sealed that gate. Stars, triangles and dashes. I think all we're left with now are crescents. Yes, one ghost crescent, the werewolf crescent, and the crescent wraith that's in the sky. So we're fine, we don't have to do any monster movement. We don't get a clue, which is unfortunate. So we go straight onto the Southside Strangler Strikes. Try saying that quickly, bit of a tongue twister. Right, rumour. Ongoing effect. Return one ally from the ally deck to the box at random at the end of every Mythos phase while this card is in play, beginning the turn after it entered play. So this is next Mythos phase. The Southside Strangler has struck again. So basically the Southside Strangler is strangling all our allies. Pass. If a single player discards 5 clue tokens while in Mars boarding house during the Arkham encounter phase, return this card to the box. Each player gains $5 as a reward from the police. Fail. If there are no allies to return to the box at the end of the Mythos phase, return this card to the box. Each player must lower either their maximum sanity or stamina, their choice, by 1 for the rest of the game. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, we've got quite a few allies in there anyway before it kicks off, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the game before then. But yeah, one thing that will happen is each time we may have to move the terror track. It doesn't mention it though. Let me know if we have to move the terror track. I mean, we have got who is it, Wilson Richards' get out of town ability. But it doesn't mention the terror track, so we might be alright. But as soon as all those allies are gone, then we have to reduce a stamina or a sanity off our maximums, but that's not too bad either. That's okay. As far as rumours go, that's not too bad. Let's get a stand, put it on. They're all stuck together, come on. There we go. And in fact, we'll pop it here next to not next to South Church, next to Mars boarding house, like that. And just to do everything correctly, we'll put one of those there as well. Right, so at least we didn't get a Doom going onto the Doom track, so that's good. And we got no monster movement, anything like that. The gate didn't open because we just sealed Independence Square. So all in all, if we're going to get a rumour, I'd get that one. That seems okay. It'd be a nasty rumour to get right at the beginning of the game, but we've now got 4 seals on the board, so brilliant. I think we can ignore it for the time being. If things get a bit, you know, if it looks like it's going to cause us any significant problem, then we'll try and get somebody down to Mars boarding house with 5 clues. Alright, so how did that actual turn go? Well, even with the rumour, it was yet another success. We've done really well. Okay, we missed a couple of rolls on the encounters for William and Rita, but other than that, what we've done is Sister Mary managed to get 3 clues by using the alien statue. She will use that again. Hopefully get herself up to 6 clues, and then she can go into a 8. For example, that little gate down there at the woods. Because let's get in there while it is unguarded. Because Wilson sealed the gate at Independence Square. The Abyss Gate, which had a hexagon symbol, which meant we got rid of the worst monster on the board, which was the Dark Young. So the woods is now unguarded. We can get in there and we can get around to sealing it. But first, we'll need some clues, because as it stands, we haven't got any. In fact, What's-It can go in there, can't she? Yes, Rita can leg it from the unnameable. She's got plenty of speed. She can go in the woods. So, and she's got a elder sign, so she can seal that. So that'll give us time to get enough clues to seal the next gate. So we actually need another gate to open now. So hopefully next Mythos phase that'll happen. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Southside Strangler is going to be running around killing all our allies, but you know what? I'm sure they can take one for the team. I'm sure whichever ally we pick out won't view it in the same way as I am, but there you go. Okay, right, so yes, a successful turn, more than happy. We've sealed a gate, that always makes it a successful turn, and even though we took a couple of hits on Rita and William, yeah, fantastic. Even the rumour isn't too bad, so yes, more than happy. Brilliant stuff. Right, oh, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions, for all the views, for all the likes and all the dislikes. And thank you as well for all the help and support. You're all marvellous. Thank you very much. Any errors, please let me know and I will try and fix them if I can for next turn. But yeah, so if you notice anything, please do let me know and I will try and fix it. And anybody who's been across to Board Game Links to upvote the site, thank you very much. I think we're 6th. That's something ridiculous. So thank you very much indeed. It's very kind of you. And anyone who has gone across to BGG in the video threads over there and dropped Geek Gold or liked them or made a comment, thank you so, so much. Anything else to mention? No, I think that is... Oh, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah, if you followed me on those, thank you very much as well. Right, oh, excuse if you can hear some creaking. It's pretty windy today and it's setting the door off. I do apologise for it. It's not some sort of attempt at, you know, some sort of creepy background noises or anything like that. It's just a creaky door. Alright, okay, so... Thank you so much for watching episode 9. I hope that you will join me for episode 10. But until then, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.